Today we're going to draw the cat in the hat. These are the basic shapes we'll be using as we construct our cat in the hat. Now if you've drawn the Grinch from the Grinch drawing tutorial, you will see that the cat and the Grinch have similar head constructions. Let's get started. First we start with a circle. Next, we're going to combine the circle with our rounded heart shape. We're going to combine those two shapes for his cheek and mouth. So here we have the rounded heart shape laying over the top of our circle. Now, here at the indentation of the top of the heart, we're going to give him a nose, and his nose is an oval shape with a little point at the bottom. Just like that. Next, his eyes are ovals, and we're going to put them on either side of this nose. Like this. Next, we're going to come in, before we add any more details to our eyes, we're going to come in and add his mouth. We're going to start with an S curve here for his cheek. Then we're going to come from his cheek all the way over to the other side of the mouth. We're going to start from that S curve that indicates the cheek. We're going to start in the middle of it and come all the way to the side to form the mouth. We follow this line all the way up and down so that it becomes one smooth line. Our cat has a lip, so we want to draw the bottom lip, a little curved line there. So it curves and then it curves again to give him a bottom lip. Next, we're going to come and draw a very light oval for his ear. Now his ear shapes look like this. So you have a curved line with an S curve on top. And at the top of the ear, we're going to add another S curve here, which indicates the top of the lobe. And then you can add another circle, half circle line here for the bottom. So we're going to come in and add that shape here, just like that, with our S curves and half circle lines. Now, he is a cat, so he has some cheek fur. If you ever look at cats, the sides of their faces have these little cheek scruffs right here and right here. So his come down from that circle and they fan out just a little bit, but they don't go below the bottom chin. So I messed up a little bit there. They stop just below that cheek line. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then it sweeps back down. Okay. So here it goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it sweeps down to the neckline. He has a hat, and the hat, I'm just going to start with a curved line. Starts from the back of the head, goes all the way to the front. I'm going to make that curved line a flattened oval, so I'm going to round out those edges to show the rim of the hat goes to the other side. I'm going to add a lip of the hat just like this. Now you can make the top of your hat very simple by just making a curved macaroni noodle. But the Cat in the Hat's hat actually has a little bit of character to it. So I'm going to come up with an S curve, all the way up and down. It ends in an S curve here. And then here, rounded shape for the top of the hat, back down. We have a pointed bump, a curve, and then it slopes right back down into an S curve there. And here we have an S curve that shows the fold of the hat. Then we have another one here right underneath that angle point. And then we can draw our line. So he has a band here. So that's one, a white band. So it goes red, white, red, white, red. Next, you need some eyebrows. Simple, small S curves for eyebrows. And then for his eyes, I'm going to make his eyes just a little bit bigger. So I have those ovals. I'm going to put small ovals to the sides, inside both of those ovals for his eyes. So I have the pupils inside the larger ovals at the side, so he's looking at you. Now I'm going to come in and color his nose. If you notice the Cat in the Hat, you don't see these lines here, so I'm going to erase those. You only see the outline of his face. Then from the chin down, it slopes down. S curve here, S curve here. See that? Now let's draw his bow tie. I'm just going to put a simple rectangle at the base of the neck, 2 triangles on both sides for our basic shapes, and 1 at the bottom. Then I'm going to add some details, give our bow tie a little character. S curve, it rounds the end here and down. Rounds the bottom edge and back. Other side, same thing. Rounds that corner, rounds the bottom edge, and then back. The bottom one is not as long. Comes down in an S curve, back up in an S curve, down, rounds the corner, and back up. He has 2 whiskers, 1, 2, and then the same thing on this side, 1, 2. Now, you can stop there, but I'm going to add a little bit of shading to my Cat in the Hat. This will give him a little bit of depth. So I'm going to come in first, shade the inside of the ear, shade underneath the brim of the hat, and I'm using zigzags or parallel lines to shade. I want them to be consistent because that will look the best. Now he has dark lines on one side of his face, which indicates that the light source is on this side. So it's shining this way, which means it's casting a shadow on this side of the head. So I'm just going to very simply come in and add some zigzag lines there. a few on the other side of the ear. I'm just going to lightly shade where the red is on his hat, because I'm not going to be adding color to mine. I'm just going to be doing the shading with my pencil. Just like that. Then I can shade his bow tie. I'm going to erase this bottom line here. How does your cat in the hat look? I want to give a big shout out to Miss Robinson's first grade class at Bryan Elementary School. I hope that you're being really good for your teacher and that you keep drawing. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, consider supporting this project on Patreon.